What's up? What's going on? Stare. What is up? What's going on? How are we doing tonight? Hmm? How are we doing tonight? 8 in the building. Cheers to you guys. Been a little bit. Been a couple days. I'm back. Bitcoin 68K. There's been some stuff going on. Overall low volume. I I got alerted. What's up, Dan? I got alerted about a coin at 13K and it went to 900K, and I missed the message. Me and this other guy, good friend of mine, um, we're in a chat together. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's going on? Stare. How you guys doing? How you guys doing? What's new? What's new, huh? It's bright. Oh, here we are. Oh, it's bright. What's going on? Bright lights. Random edits. Dan, what's up? Psyop anime looks really good. Psyop anime looks really good. I missed that $1.7 million entry a few days ago. I missed that. I really hope it comes down one more time. You know, random edit. You're out of here. You're leaving already. What did I say? What did I say? What did Blocky Boy is pumping? Blocky Boy is pumping? Blocky Boy is pumping? How'd you know? How'd you know? What's up, Bezels? How'd you know I was talking? I just was talking to Blocky Boy, but right before I got on stream, were you talking to him? How's everything going? What have I missed? I just been taking care of a lot of stuff. Um, what have I missed? Anything? What have I missed, guys? I don't know, man. I just been taking it easy, taking it real easy. Not making any kind of crazy trades, not trying to trade every day. You know, just trying to really be responsible, take my time with stuff. You know, you hear about that? I did a video on the Elon Musk thing, where I guess X is going to be, having like live trading on X. I don't know how what that is going to do, but I don't know. It might pump things. I don't know. I don't know. Sorry, I was wiping off my glasses. Apparently, there's live trading on. You staying away from crypto? Yeah, you know what I mean? It's just like I kind of been working on my business. I've been working on my business. I've been working on just stuff. I know there's a couple things that have pumped, and but man, I think I've missed out on a lot of rugs. I'm sure I have. You know, but yeah, I think Blocky Boy and I are gonna cook something up here soon. And also, I got another coin that I'm in on ETH that I'm waiting to talk about, but the team isn't ready to talk about it yet. They're gonna. It looks really good. But yeah, Bezos, I'm kind of like you, man. I mean, I have one, bro. I have a dev. I have a dev connection from Solana and Mog. And I just missed the text. I missed the text yesterday, or else you guys would have got a crazy alert. You know, crazy alert. Nine in the building. Smash the likes. What's going on? Yeah. Yeah, bro. I mean, I'm just chilling, man. You know what? I mean, who knows what can happen in the next few months? I know one thing's for sure. There's going to be war in Iran. That's for damn sure. Um, so yeah, get ready for that. Get ready for war in Iran. That's happening. That's happening for sure. What a you hear me? Can you guys hear me all right? Hello. Okay. All right, great. How what's up, Zach? How is the war in Iran going to affect stocks and crypto? Um I think, I mean, there's a hissing sound. I don't hear a hissing sound. Oh, you're probably hearing the light. Maybe it's like a slight ping, but do you think we're going to have a soul meme season soon? Um I mean, Soul's the only thing that has volume right now. So is this the Soul meme season? I mean, your guess is as good as mine, guys. I mean, your guess is as good as mine. I mean, a lot of you're probably getting a bunch of takes from all kinds of crypto guys right now on all kinds of sides of the coin. I'm hearing some folks say, altcoin season is around the corner, which is crazy to say, right? I mean, Ethereum is just getting walloped right now. But stack your altcoins and this and that. I mean, guys that were saying to do that 3 months ago, you're down like 40% from when you were talking about it then. And I think it's just really bad now to tell people to get into altcoins right now, especially when you don't know which ones are going to survive. And honestly, I mean, I think you guys can understand this. I think it's been said in the Rocket Room chat a couple times recently. And I said this a bunch, over the last few months. I don't think a lot of these altcoins are going to survive. I don't think a lot of these altcoins are going to make it, bro. I'm sorry. I just don't see it. I think a lot of them are already insolvent. A lot of them are this guy got the wrong number or something. He's calling me. You called this number, I guess, by mistake. I got two calls from you. Sorry. Have a great night. I don't know what this. Sometimes I get random like phone calls from people now that I'm in Chile or I'm in South America. I think my phone number has come up as like a double or something. Like they gave away my phone number or something. Verizon gave away my phone number. Um, gave away my phone number to somebody else. They're like, "Oh, I think Stayer left America, so here you could take his number. You could take his number. He's not gonna need it." Like, yeah, actually, I have an international plan with you guys. I have an international plan with you guys. I need my phone number. But what's the Rocket Room chat? Um, it is on Telegram. It's my free Telegram chat. I prefer you join my Patreon. The link's in the description. Join my Patreon. There's a chat about to start in there, and I do videos in there. 15 in the building. Smash the likes. But back to like the war in Iran. I mean, obviously we're posturing. We're posturing out in the Strait of Hormuz. And what's up, Suave? I'll answer that in a second. Thanks, guys, for being here, man. I guess I had to go for people to miss me. You know what I mean? No, but we're posturing out there, and honestly, I think this is a bad idea for America. I wouldn't do this if I was Trump, and I wouldn't fight Iran, man. But I think like the Epstein file says, a lot of these guys are compromised. I mean, Israel's running the show. Like I said, I mean, it's not President Trump; it's President Benjamin Netanyahu. That guy's our president, as far as I'm concerned. That guy's running the show, and he's blackmailed our whole government. And you know what? They're gonna get us to attack Iran. And I think we're gonna run. I think it's a bet. See, it's not like Iraq. Iraq, you can just carpet bomb and fly over and run tanks out in the desert. It's easy terrain. But in Iran, man, Iran is a tough cookie, bro. They got a lot of mountains and a lot of all kinds of stuff, bro. You got. I don't know, man. I think it's a smash the likes, but I mean, I'm not for war. You know what I mean? And I mean, I'm not trying to be a softy. I'm just saying, even strategically, this is a bad idea. This is a bad idea. So I think that's going to tank Bitcoin. I think we go down to like 45K off of that. I think I Suave. Am I all in on Bitcoin? I am. I'm pretty much just holding Bitcoin. What's up, Joey, bro? I haven't seen you in a while. Pre-rich looks like a good project to look at long term on Solana, 350K market cap. Yeah, man. Guys, I've been kind of grinding. What's up, Jack? Guys, join my Patreon. It's in the description. Description is channel link. Go ahead and join it. Become a free member, become a paid member. It really doesn't matter. I'm just trying to build on there as well as here. It's a really good platform. I really like it. But in terms of Solana plays, someone just asked, is Solana gonna be a meme season? Um, I don't know, guys. I mean, the volume is okay on there right now. Sure is a lot of rugs. There sure is not a lot of liquidity in this market to constitute something going to a billion or anything like that. I mean, the cabal is criming stuff up. I mean, they did White Whale, Penguin. They went to 150, 180 mil. That's all good, but I mean, are we going to see stuff like that every week? Obviously, we're not seeing that. And honestly, I wouldn't be chasing it. Again, I haven't been getting into much, at all. But I do, guys, I do have a dev that I can't talk to you about, but I have a connection with, and he's sending coins left and right now. And I missed a text. Uh, a friend of mine and we missed a text on Monday, yesterday. And he was getting us in, saying, "Hey, get in. It's at 13K, at 8K or 13K." And this coin went to 1 million today, and I'm not going to tell you which one it is, but I'm gonna have more of those plays coming. I've been working hard. I've been really, for me, it's all about teams. It's all about devs. Smash the likes, guys. 15 in the building. Four likes. So please, um, you know, yeah. So I mean, just it's all about teams, all about connections. I know Blocky Boy Dev's about to send something. I'm not really working with Conrad anymore. Angie baby, what's going on? Shout out to Angie baby. Hope you're not too cold. Hope you're nice and warm. I'm going to hold my 5 million Myro. I hope to get a little pump. All right, yeah, do it, man. Do it. They just, what's good? Not much, hun. Not much. Just chilling. Just chilling. Smash the likes. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, just chilling. I haven't streamed in a few days. Maybe it was like a couple days. Um, but you are cold. Want to be on? You want to be on vacation for life? Yeah, yeah. No, for sure, for sure. Yeah, yeah. It's been raining in Pucon on and off the last few days. Today was a great, beautiful day. Been snowed in. Damn. Yeah, Pucon out here. I'm in Pucon, Chile. It's been really nice, but there has been some rainy days, and yeah. So Zach says Bitcoin has 350 to 500 million owners. All of them would have to sell for Bitcoin to go to zero. Oh, bro, yeah, Bitcoin's not going to zero. No, Bitcoin's not going to zero. No, it's gonna the crypto's still been wonky. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, a little bit. I haven't been getting into stuff. I'm telling you, I haven't been getting into much the last few days, especially. I've been happy to hold on to my money. I have no clue. That's what we love about you, Angie. Honestly, it's a breath of fresh air when you don't know anything about crypto. That's actually makes me feel great. Don't ever get into this stuff. Don't touch this stuff, all right? You know what I mean? Just continue being the beautiful woman you are, and just hang out with us. Because I think one of these guys is gonna spend the bag on you when once this market takes off again. You just keep hanging out. Somebody's gonna take you out to dinner or something. Um, I haven't seen Zaddy in a while. I haven't seen Zaddy, but guys, I haven't seen 95% actually, it's great that there's 15 people in here, but I've seen a lot of people leave crypto and stuff. I mean, it's okay, guys. You don't have to be a degen. You don't have to trade every day and get into the coins every day in order to be here. You can be present. Guys, I started in crypto in 2016 and I barely bought anything for the first couple of years. I didn't do anything but watch and hang out, you know? Oh yeah, no, I'm just saying somebody should dote on you. I'm just saying I know you're making your own bag. I'm just here for the vibes. I know. Yeah, you do it. Yeah, no, it's great to have you. Yeah, I miss Boston. I tell you what, Angie, I miss Boston. Used to live on Linden Street, in Alston. Um, Yisoon Bakery. I miss that. I miss Boston. Boston was fun. You guys went to the Super Bowl. Went to the Super Bowl a couple weeks ago, week or two ago. Lost it, but I'm sure that was exciting. Stayer, your BTC bottom price prediction. Again, I say 45K. I say 45K. I think we go lower. I think the Iran thing, I think, is just going to be really really ugly. I think it's going to be ugly. I think it's going to be ugly. I think it's going to be ugly, guys. Angie, you don't want it. Do you want war? I don't think I want war. I think we're gonna run out of bullets and tanks and all that because China cut us off on earth minerals, so now we're trying to get them from Greenland. And I mean, I'm sure Trump, thinks that we have a lot of military equipment and reserves. Maybe we do, but I mean, it's going to be a tough one out there in Iran. I tell you, this isn't just like, send a few Scud missiles and send the SEAL Team Six. This is going to be this is going to be a lot of insurgents, a lot of crazy stuff, man. Oh, USDC, USDT, Cash Bali, what's up? Putting some dry powder on the side, yeah. I don't want war, but that's exactly what they want to get the one world government. I know. Should I just turn this in? Should I just turn this channel into a tin hat channel? Should I do that? Because I mean, man, no, you don't delete it. It's okay. Don't delete it. It's all right. You don't have to delete that. Come on, we're good. We're good. Don't worry about it. You can speak your mind, man. Speak your mind. One world government is true. I mean, those Epstein files, man. It was rough, man. There's supposed to be more coming out. Yeah. I don't know, man. It looks like it's secret society stuff. But it shows you are monetized. They will penalize you. Oh, come on. I mean, they can't penalize me as much any more than they already have. Again, guys, join my Patreon. It's a lot better for me. Because YouTube and TikTok, I mean, I think they really cut a lot of their spending or something. Not that I was ever making much money on this platform to begin with, but I did see it go down. I have seen a lot of people complaining. So joining Patreon, it helps out. 20 bucks a month. It's a lot of fun. I get to be a little bit more candid on there, but anyway, but yeah, I think Bitcoin's going down. and it'll bottom out. It'll bottom out at like 45K. It'll tap 45K and then come up, you know? Um, a lot like how when Bitcoin went down to 15K and immediately went up to the 20s and kind of hung there, you know? Yeah. Yeah, you know, I'm all up on the conspiracy theories. Yep, they're all now very true. It's crazy. They're true. It's really an insane thing. It's really an insane thing, and it just goes to show. I mean, it's a coming out party for these guys. They're just like, you know what? We're running things. They're running rap music. They're running the banks. They're running everything, bro. They're running entertainment. You know, um, and you know what? It's funny. Think of guys, bezels, guys. Joey, think about crypto right now. Like, I was thinking about this. I'm like, you know what? It's probably not in their best interests. The people that have blackmailed their government. It's probably not in their best interest to have Bitcoin succeed. You know what I mean? Because that's outside of the banking system that they're, pulling interest off of. You know, it's probably not in their best interest to have Bitcoin succeed, which makes a lot of sense. But then, I mean, but at the same time, industry, the elites and the elite banks have really invested and with through ETFs and stuff in crypto, and I wonder if all of that was just for control because they have been controlling the market hardcore. They've been doing leverage dumps and all kinds of stuff. Um, and made the market very volatile and also like not profitable. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I don't know. We'll see, man. We will see. But it's crazy. The news is kind of shifting. The whole point is control the world. Yep. And then there's like these weird news stories, like the Savannah Guthrie thing. What's up with this thing with her mom and all that? Um, they haven't found her mom yet. I mean, the FBI can't find her. That's crazy. You know what I mean? Like FBI, if you're wanted, they find you like that. You know what I mean? But how are they not finding this old lady or the guy who took her? Usually they showed the book bag too, and it's like, the guy who went to the doorbell. I don't know if you guys are following this story, but I am a little bit loosely. It's just a fascinating story that they would kidnap Savannah Guthrie. It's a psyop, a distraction. It seems like a distraction. It's like it's going nowhere. Why am I all in on Bitcoin if it's going to 45K? Because I'm not selling. Because I'm going to buy more. I buy more every day. It's just averaging in. Just constantly averaging in. You know. I don't like to just sell and then not know where it's going to go. You know. Are you watching for putting limit orders on any alts? Um. Yeah, but you were just talking about Cetus, right? I mean, I'm not in the rush to buy any altcoins. If altcoins all of a sudden take off without me, then so be it. You know what I mean? I feel like the more likely thing, bezels, is that a lot of these alts go to zero over some catastrophe. You know, I think that is more likely to happen than all these altcoins just pumping out of nowhere. Because it's funny because every bull run, there's new altcoins anyway. There's new ones. The ones that stick around and hang around, they rarely pump twice. Stayer, I'm still broke. Yeah. No, man, a lot of people are out of the market, it's not a time where see the being in this market right now, it's just unless you know the team and unless you know exactly what's about to happen with a coin from the inside, from being on a team, it's hard to buy anything, guys. Because everybody that's shilling and saying, "Yeah, but get this, get into this," they're dumping on you. Somebody came to me today. This is like the fifth coin this guy has shilled me. Each one goes to like 50K or 70K, and then everybody gets in and he dumps it. And he's talking to me again about some coin has to do with the war, and I'm not I'm not touching it. It's just everybody wants to make a quick 2-3x on each other. You know what I mean? Whatever, man. I mean, don't take the risky chances. I say, yeah. I mean, it's and the ransom on this Guthrie lady is 6 million. Yes, you're right. You're right. It is 6 million. How I mean it's in Bitcoin too, so how come I mean they said they would pay it, right? I thought the Guthrie family said that they would pay the ransom. So I think the thing is though, guys, is that Savannah Guthrie's mom, she was on medication pretty hard, man. So I mean, I don't think the guy that took her, also said, "Hey, bring your medication with you." I think he just took her, and I think that she. I don't know. I hate to say this, but she probably is dead. Um, she's probably dead. That's why they're not like pushing it any further. I think this guy's just trying to get out of the country or something. Allegedly took her. So you think so? So Angie, you think that this is the Guthries that are running this? They just got cleared. They just got cleared by the FBI that they're not a part of this. That they're just victims of what's going on. You know what I mean? Agree, Stare. I'm just watching Monad, XPL, and Zama, 3 new alts. I'm scared of old alts. I think old alts are done. I don't think you can get a new group of buyers to come in and buy these old altcoins. Think about what you'd have to do. Think about what you'd have to do to push an old altcoin and to all time highs. It's I wouldn't put $1 into altcoin market right now. It's going to drop more. I think this next dip with Bitcoin is going to really, really hurt altcoins. I think that's when they're going to be like, you know what? You're going to see some altcoins do the Cadena. We're like, you know what? We're folding up shop. It's over. What's up, Jock Mo? But yeah, there's a lot of distractions out there. What's another distraction out there besides the Guthrie thing? Um, what Angie baby with some alpha on the Guthries? She said the husband supposedly worked for the Clintons. Oh my gosh, when they're in office, he was the internet scrubber. Oh man, how ironic the Clintons are being questioned by the feds. All connected. Stay awake. Wow. Wow. What's the topic? All topics. All topics. We're chilling. All topics. Be on for about another, half hour or so, 45 minutes or so. All topics. Yeah, I didn't know that. Where'd you hear that from, Angie? Where'd you hear that from? I didn't hear that. I guess I haven't been following it close enough, but um that's crazy. That's crazy. I'm way more than just a beautiful face. I'm always in these rabbit holes. Oh, yeah. See, we just thought you were a beautiful face. Oh, man. We should do more of these conspiracy shows, man, because it's just, it's odd. It's odd. It's really, ever since I left America, I'll visit again at somewhere down the line, but I'm establishing roots out here, um, and I'm going back to Argentina. We're gonna live there for the next couple of years there. But ever since I left, guys, no, I'm not in wobble anymore. The um, I'll get to that in a second, Giacomo. I'm not in wobble anymore. I'll get to that in one moment. But I've no guys. I just want to say this, man. Ever since I left America, man, it's like it's its own dystopian, like weird thing where the world is turned on its head for me, man. Like I'm from Jersey. Like I mean, I've been in America my whole life, all parts of America, Boston, Chicago, California. Just you can even count Mexico. I just spent 3 months in Mexico last summer. And since I've been in South America and looking back at America, it is the craziest country of all time. It's from the quality of food to the to all the activity in the air, like with the chemtrails and stuff. Like there's no chemtrails here. There's no like there's planes flying, guys, and there's no trails on these planes that fly around here. The air is cleaner here. Like there's no buzz. Like when I went back to America for like a week or two before I flew out to Chile from Mexico, right? To get my mail, to say goodbye to some people. And my wife said this, the kids said this. When we crossed the border, even though to Mexico, back into America, there was like this twinge, like this buzz, like, and it was like an irritable thing. Like it wasn't there, but you felt it there. And like Americans in general were just very like just wired and just trying to get to the check, trying to get to the money, very paranoid looking, you know. And since I've left and I've reflected and I've looked back, it really is a planned takeover, or I mean, it just feels like they created this rat race where now there's no middle class. The food quality is bad. Plus, people are having to get food boxes from the Goodwill or whatever you call it, just to feed their families now. Um, you know, the air quality, the bills, the water quality. It's just. Oh, by the way, my friends from Palm Springs. I was in a fantasy football league with them, and they've been my friends for years. Still friends to this day. You know what they make fun of me about? They're like, "Stare, don't drink the water. Don't drink the water in Chile. Don't drink the water in Argentina, bro. You drink the water here. It's spring water coming out of the freaking faucets, bro. It's like it's Avion coming out of the faucets. All I do is drink water. It's not tap. You know what I mean? It's really good water. And Mexico, terrible water. You never want to touch it. It's bad, 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 bad water. But here in Chile and in Argentina, you know what I mean? Yeah, there's no 5G. You know what they have here? They have 2G. It's like 2G or 3G. I think the highest they go to is 3G here. Um, so but the wobbly, so Giacomo, back on the wobbly real quick. Um, Wobbly, that meme coin, I just want to get back to you on that. The dev launched another coin and spooked everybody, and everybody dumped, and then somebody bought 6% of the coin, so it was done. Nobody, I mean, crazy. USA is a modern day Babylon. Yeah, bro. Yeah. It just makes I've realized that America it's a battleground. I mean, and the thing is that I see why they're trying to shut down borders. I see why they're making it hard to leave the US. They're trying to fortify everybody there because they're going to need people to consume. They're going to need people to buy these products that are coming in. And if you look at what's going on with China, I don't know if you heard about this in the news. I got to find the news article, but apparently China is looking to take over the SWIFT, which is the international uh, transactional system for shipping and manufacturing. And this is what's held up the U.S. dollar is the SWIFT, the circulation of the U.S. dollar through the SWIFT system is what makes the US dollar the supreme currency in the world. That's what makes it good. And that's what makes the US dollar supreme is that system. And what China is doing is they're creating a whole new system that's going to be run from the yen and is blocky is guys what is, I'm going to get back to is Blocky Boy sending. But the yen, right? And they're in Russia, Brazil, Turkey, India. They're all in the BRICS. It's called the BRICS system, right? The BRICS alliance, and they're backing everything with gold. And if they're successful in routing all the manufacturing and all the shipping, all those transactions, you know what I mean? Like that would kill the dollar, bro. And that would immediately make everything super expensive in America, more so than it's ever been. Gas, food, everything. It would be a financial atomic bomb. And I don't think people are talking about this enough, but they have the means and they're already doing it. That's why guys, since I left America, and I haven't left America for more than a year. It hasn't been a year. And the dollar has lost 10% of its purchasing power. It's crazy. Anyway, supposedly the 5G towers are not about internet. They control the frequency of the heavy metals they pump into us through chemtrails and that jet. Bro, I'm telling you, that sure feels like that. Blocky Boy. Bezels, what's going on with Blocky Boy? All the houses with smart meters on their homes, they light them up by hitting a switch. Look at look up Paradise, California a few years ago. Wow. Whoa, Angie. Okay, a little. She's like, well, let me slow down. Time to acquire gold and silver, and that's the thing with gold. That's the thing with gold that I wish back when we were trading Jerry the Turtle and stuff like that, that I rotated some into gold because they're gonna keep pumping gold because that's the only way they can make the dollar strong again, and also clear out the American debt is to pump gold, reprice gold to 20 or 30,000 an ounce, and then back the U.S. dollar with it, and that would essentially wipe out the American debt, which would be really nice to see. But it's like I mean, Trump has a lot to do, man. He has so much to do. He should not be messing. He should not be messing with Iran right now. Obviously that is the that I don't even want to say their names, but Netanyahu and all those guys who aren't even really Jewish. Let's face it, he's Polish. They yeah, Bezels. What's going on with Blocky Boy? Why do you keep saying Blocky Boy? It's up to 47K. Okay. How much is it up? It's up 300% in the last 24 hours. I'll put it on. I put re-put it on my watch list. It's all part of the show. The world's a stage. Yep, absolutely, absolutely. But just in terms of crypto, guys, I don't think we're gonna see anything strong happen until towards the end of the year. Hate to say it, but it's just gonna be random, meme coins popping off on Solana till you know the end of the year. Did you hear about Murad? Murad round tripped 65 million bezels. You hear about that? Murad? He round tripped $65 million in SPX 6900. He's back to his entry. I think no, I think he might be at a loss. Guys, I mean, he could have took profits. I mean, I think the community would have understood. JD, what's up? JD for Shizzle says I don't know nothing about that. Um, yeah. What's up, Matthew? Matthew from Australia. Minu. Oh, did you? Is he Asian now? Minu. Small degen play EQTY. Used to be LTO. Let's see how it plays out. All right, all right. Small little degen, small little degen play. JD for Shizzle says the guy round tripping. Yeah, Murad. I don't know if you ever heard of Murad, SPX 6900 whale founder. You know, he $65 million worth of SPX 6900. He never took any. He never took any profits. That's crazy. That's hard to get back, man. 65 mil. But I don't think I wonder if I don't think the liquidity was enough for him to actually withdraw that. That's the thing about meme coins, right? I mean, and once you get to those numbers, like you rarely can actually just say, all right, I'm going to withdraw 65 million out of this coin. I mean, there's usually only like $10 million worth of liquidity. Um what's the difference between Bitcoin and XRP? Don't laugh at me, bro. Uh, you know, I would just say Bitcoin's scarce. I never give the best crypto answers. I never give the best nerdy Bitcoin answers. But I know XRP. I'm not going to touch it. Huge respect to him. Nobody would lose that money in front of his eyes. He could have dumped on us, but he didn't. The community is super active too. I want him to win, bro. Bezels, are you in that too? It's down 55% on today. Let's hope V-shaped recovery. Double my monies. Oh, okay, on that coin you're talking about. How's the crap sailor talking that they can weather the BTC to crash to 8K? I call BS on that. Whoa, Bitcoin to 8K. Wow, that would break all kinds of structures. You know what I mean? Like, man, that's That's touching what the 2018 29 the 2018 highs. That would be crazy. What's up, Patrick O? Market down when Jerome Powell leaves in May and replaced by Trump appointed. The market will go parabolic with alt season. We got time. That's the thing. It's like you got a little time. I mean, unless you have money to just risk at the bottom of some of these altcoins, I mean, I really wouldn't do it. You're gonna be looking over your shoulder, bro. If you think, now this is excluding. Now I am what the coins I am not talking about going to zero. The avalanches, the Chainlink, Tron, the top 20. Sui, Solana, Ethereum. Okay, those are not going to zero, but the top 100, top 300, top 200, 300, 400, 500. Wow, man. Very few will survive, in my opinion. Very few. Now, your guess is as good as mine. If AI has another run, and then there's this GPU storage, narrative that pops up because, with all this AI and all, doing all this AI stuff, you need GPU storage. But with everything that's come out so far, you would think that would be a story already. Some of this AI stuff, some of these GPU plays that we, um, uh, like Node AI and all the coins I talked about in the past, like, I mean, you would think that they would have popped by now because of all the AI, all the things like that. Um, yeah, I've been messing with some shit coins lately, but it's a precarious game. Yeah, JD. I mean, you buy. Hey, listen, you buy 10 Solana coins, nine and a half will rug you. You know what I mean? Like, you buy a Solana meme coin again, unless you know the dev and you know that there's going to be marketing put in, that there's a KOLs or whatever, that he's going to be pumping this coin. You know, it's just not even worth buying. Like I said, that wobbly, Giacomo, just asked me about that wobbly coin that I talked about. I talked about in the Rocket Room and the Patreon. That was a really good dev. He's still a good dev. He took Dot to 1.3 million, and he was on the Pippin team. And that wobbly coin was supposed to send, and he was slow cooking it, and it went, and we were up like 5x off my call. And you wake up in the morning, you go to sleep on it, right? You wake up in the morning, it went from 130 to 22K, and you're like, oh wow, that's done. Didn't take profits. Owie. Um. Oh yeah, virtuals. Yeah, virtuals. I think could make a comeback. I think virtuals can make a comeback. Sui definitely. Be greedy when others are fearful, and be fearful when others are greedy, and stream fear at the moment. Shouldn't be too far off the bottom. No, I don't think we're far off the bottom. I do think that Bitcoin is going to tap, 45K. It's going to tap it. It's not going to be like we're going to be sitting down there in misery. We're going to tap it, and then it's going to go back to 60, and we're going to feel a lot healthier and feel a lot better about it. You know, I really do think so. I really do think so. But yeah, yeah. You think it's done, or Wobble may come back? I put like $60 in. I mean, the Pippin meta now. I guess it's just about done. I don't know. I mean, and guys, don't put more than $100 into these plays, please, please. That's why I was able to look up, in the morning when that wobbly just rug. And I was looked up like, well, hey, I only lost $50, or I only lost $75, or I only lost, $30. It's not like, oh, it starts to sting when you lose like 300 or 3,000. It's like, oh, like, could have avoided that. But you want to take out your initials. At 2x, you take out your initials. And I lowered my position on that wobbly. I lowered it by 50%, kept 50% in there. You know, you could say I made a little profit, broke even, whatever. I don't know, but it really it really comes down to the amount of money you actually keep in your pocket. To be perfectly I've been focusing on my business, growing my business, that's still in California, growing that, taking on a couple other opportunities, and and also, working on my crypto influencing business here. And mainly how I've been working on that and being a quote, a key opinion leader in the space for what it's worth is to not take on so much risk with guys that want to launch coins or want to talk to me about the coins that they're doing, stuff like that. And I've really cut that down to like nothing, even though I still get knocks on the door, people, teams wanting me to talk about their coin. I've really turned a lot of people down, and but there is a couple of devs that I think are gonna start launching here soon, and I think are gonna do really well. And I will let you know about those coming up. People could switch out. Oh, geez, why'd you take it back? I was just about to read it, Zach. Now is the best time to load up on these cheap prices while everyone is away. I agree, but which ones, Patrico? Patrico, which ones though, bro? You think it's done? Okay. Anywho, about to jump into a meeting. Have a great day. Keep degenning. All right, Matthew. Great seeing you, Matthew from Australia. Matthew from Australia. He's on his lunch break. Matthew, it's almost midnight here in Pucón, Chile. It's almost midnight. It's almost midnight. Yeah, so I mean that's just my take on stuff. Getting back in the saddle. I'll be live streaming more. Got a video coming out tomorrow. Uh, I like I said, I have two devs though. That one I missed the alert yesterday. He was like, "Yo, I'm gonna CTO something. Be ready." And I missed the alert yesterday. I was so busy yesterday, getting some personal stuff done with the fam. And he sent me the alert. He says at 13K, get in. The thing went to a million, guys. Today, what this coin went to a million. I'm not going to tell you which one because I want to keep his name. Because here's the thing: when you're a dev and you're actually sending, here come the scammers. Here come the guys trying to get low entry and dump on you, and like all this stuff. So I used to be like, yeah, I used to tell you guys, oh yeah, the dev. I'm not saying you guys are the ones doing this stuff. I'm saying, it's just best practices right now. I've learned a lot in crypto, and not everybody is your friend, and a lot of these guys are just trying to get in and dump. Bezel Stayer, when your whole market was in red, River and Pippin were constantly pumping. Patrico, Jerry has a strong community and is considering consolidating chart looks beautiful with daily good volume. I love Jerry the Turtle. In fact, I wanted to talk to the dev, not the dev. I know the dev, and I've been wanting to. I talked to him a couple days ago, and I just been wanting to see if he wanted to chat some more about Jerry, the turtle, and Lemmy the bat, because those were serious money makers back in the last summer. Um, and he did an excellent job with those. So, guys, it's almost midnight here. I'm gonna get out of here, but I will be back tomorrow. Appreciate you guys. Smash a like. Watch my videos. Join my Patreon. Join links in the description of my Patreon. Get in there, man. Become a member. It really helps and it's a lot of fun. I'm going over. I'm gonna be going over Chilean supermarket receipts. Really interesting stuff, guys. Guys, this receipt right here, if this was a Walmart receipt in America, it would be like $700, $800. You'll never guess how much I spent in Chile. You'll be shocked at how much this was, how much I saved. And I'm gonna go over it in my Patreon. Okay, you can see some of these prices. Um, I'm gonna go over it in my Patreon tomorrow. I'm gonna do a video about it, and I got more receipts and stuff because I just can't believe how much I've been saving here. And guys, I mean, the meat is incredible here. It's just incredible. It's incredible. Stay, your thoughts on Cockaroo Dev? He CTO'd Soul Guy. Was he the Cockaroo Dev though? Uh, uh, I thought he was just. I thought he worked for them or something. Um, but yeah, no, great project. Right? I hope they go to millions, man. But yeah, guys, I will talk to you later. Have a great night. Stairs out.